Hey, good morning. It's December 31st, New Year's Eve. And the traditional greeting is Happy New Year. But the question I have for us this morning and this last thought of 2021 is, why are you happy? What is the reason for being happy? See, we have a reason to have happiness, but it's all connected to what we celebrate. If you're celebrating tonight an opportunity for renewed hope, renewed joy, renewed blessing, based upon changing your circumstances or changing the way you think or go about things, or whatever physical fitness program you may want to engage in, which is really a good thing. I'm not saying that's not good. But if your hope is in those things, it's a misplaced hope. See, we've been talking about this journey of hope this week. And as we look at 2022 is going to be a journey. The question is, will it be a journey of despair or a journey of hope? At the end of 2020, we all thought that it appeared that COVID was going to be behind us, it's going to be a better year, and yet the frustrations are still there. If anything, in some places more dire than even a year ago. It's because our hope is placed in the wrong thing. Hope that is dependent upon circumstances and changing people and attitudes is not hope at all. It's a journey to despair. But there is a journey of hope that brings great peace and comfort and gives us real reason to celebrate. Really, just as every day should be thought of as a day like Christmas, where we have gifts that have been given to us to God that we can always give to others. This is what Christmas really means. It's not about me getting stuff. It's about something being given to me and I can always give, because there's a relentless source, this endless source, this beautiful resource of continual grace and mercy that never ends. We don't need to look for a date on the calendar to be encouraged and to turn a new leaf or turn a new page. God has given us hope. I'm going to read a couple of verses that are not so much taken out of context, they're taken from context. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of the immediate context here. They're Lamentations, they're encouraging, they're hopeful, but we need the context to get it right. Jerusalem is gone. Judah has fallen. What the people have placed their hopes in appeared shattered. So in the book of Lamentations, we read this: the thought of my suffering and my homelessness or my wandering is bitter beyond words. I will never forget this awful time as I grieve over my loss. Can you relate to that? I think we all can in some way. Some of us right now. Yet I still dare to hope. This is not some hope so. He dares to hope. In what? Well, he says, when I remember this is the reason to celebrate tonight. This is the reason for joy. This is the reason to kind of take in the landscape, see the faithfulness of God, and have hope. And here are the verses that we read that often are not read in connection with what I just read. Let me read this section again. The thought of my suffering and homelessness is bitter beyond words. I will never forget this awful time as I grieve over my loss. Yet I still dare to hope when I remember this. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh, anew, each morning. I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance. Therefore, I will hope in him. See, it's not a New Year's Day that brings us hope and encouragement. Every morning, the mercies of God are there because of the sacrifice of Christ, because of the ongoing love of Christ. Where through the power of his Spirit, he pours his dynamic love into us. His powerful love. The love that raised him from the dead is now available to you and me every single moment of every single day, and every moment of each morning that we awake. That hope is there. So no matter how shattered yesterday was, there's hope today. You see, we need these verses together because they best sum up Lamentations. Not just the part about, hey, it's morning time. See, this morning, there's no bright sun out here. It's fog. But the birds get it. They're enjoying it. There's hope here. That's what we've got to hang on to. When you celebrate this night, celebrate something that is certain, not something you worry about. Hope. Jeremiah is writing here about pain, about the awful loss he's enduring. And he knows the bitterness of this life, but he still dares to hope. And I'm challenging you as well as myself. This night, this day, tomorrow, let's have the courage. Let's dare to hope. Why? The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh, begin new every morning. I say to myself, the Lord is my inheritance. Therefore, I will hope in him. What a great way to end 2021 in terms of our meditations and talks together. This night, celebrate this hope that you have that never ends. Dare to hope. Dare to walk on the journey of hope. That's our peace. That's reason to celebrate. And Lord willing, I'll see you in the morning in 2022. Goodbye.